Hi everyone, it's Meridy here, and I'm here today with my 7th process video using the Good Life Limitless and Essentials kits here. These are all my extra pieces that I have in my stamp sets and all my little goodies that I've got ready to go here. I'm just going to set that off to the side. Let's see, let me set this ink down too. I have got a lot of pictures that I'm working with today. A few 3x4s, a few 4x6s. Let me cut all the 3x4s apart while I'm talking. So these pictures are my husband's birthday celebration. We went to Topgolf with a few friends, and we kind of were celebrating his birthday and his new job position at the same time, but mainly it was for his birthday. It just happened to be the same day as the pictures I scrapbooked the other day where he was getting promoted to a new position at work. But it was right after that because everyone was already together for that. So anyway, but it's mainly his birthday. I think I'm going to focus mainly on his birthday here. Probably in my journaling, I will tell a little bit about maybe the promotion, but mainly we're focusing on his birthday here. So I have a lot of pictures. 3 4x6s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3x4s. I wonder if I could take these 3 3x4s of them golfing at Topgolf and just make a single page layout with this about them golfing, because that will kind of narrow down my pictures enough that they feel more manageable. But I'm also going to leave these close at hand in case when I get everything laid out on the double, because I'm going to have to make a double page layout here. But I'm going to keep these close by in case when I get everything laid out, I need a couple more pictures. I can refer to these. But I also think these will be super cute with some golf theme papers that I have in my stash. So I'm not worried about not using those. Okay, and then the words that I pulled out and the embellishments that I pulled out here are cheers, birthday, celebrations, it's party time, a night to remember, this little tab, a couple little tags there, birthday bash. I've got this little folding tab, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it in half so I can use it as 2 separate tabs and 2 separate elements on my page. Happy, since it says I had birthday, so I've got happy birthday. Celebrate and party time. Okay, so those are the embellishments that I picked that I don't want to forget to use. Like, I definitely want to use those. And then I have a ton more in that little caddy that you just saw to fill in the blanks, because that's not enough embellishments for a double page layout, I don't think. Okay, I've got my journaling strips. This will represent them when I'll show you where I'll put those at the end of my layout. I've got my color swatch in case I need help pulling cardstock or something to coordinate with this kit. I made this color swatch on the unboxing video. I have got my stamp set here. I also like the word legendary, which I used on my last layout as well, but I like that legendary definition for these pictures. And then I'm happy to say that I want to use a ton of these birthday stickers for embellishments. And guys, the colors matched my layout or my pictures like perfectly. The greens, the blues, the yellows and golds. I was pretty excited about that. Okay. I still have this Dream Big Little Boy sticker sheet, the Snow Day sticker sheet, and this alphabet sticker sheet, but honestly, I think I probably am gonna stick to this one, because I also didn't pull any other birthday pictures to scrapbook this month. Like, I only have one more layout after this, and it's a baby picture. So I can use as many of these as I want. Alrighty, then I have all kinds of paper that coordinates. I love this paper with the, like, you would think it was made just for that sticker sheet, although it was not. It has trees on the back. I'm not too concerned about the trees. I just love the plaid. I like the polka dots here. I do think that the stripes match it perfectly as well. So I don't know what I'll be using from there. I probably won't use the wood grain because there's nothing really naturey in here. I probably will save this wood grain when I'm using this kit again someday and use it with more with this snow day sticker sheet, because I think this wood grain is a good outdoorsy patterned paper, so I really would like to use it more with that. Let's see, I've got a half of a sheet of this paper left. It's very neutral on the background, on the back side. I love this side. I don't feel like it goes with this layout, like it doesn't really go with golf. The vibe of it just isn't there, so I'm just gonna save that too. And actually, look at how well it matches with this snow day stuff. There's probably not going to be a Style Your Scraps video this month, because this month is a little shorter since our December kits are releasing on November 27th. So I probably am not gonna have time to even make a Style Your Scraps video. Plus I really need to get started with my 12 Days of Christmas videos. As you could tell, my nails are ready for them. That's why I got them painted red. So I probably am not gonna make a Style Your Scraps video for the month of November, just to give you that heads up. But if I did, look at how great, like this could match so well together. So I'm gonna keep that kind of together when I do put away my, kit. I have a scrap of white paper if I need it, of course, for my stash. This navy matches wonderfully with all of this. I'm gonna see how this looks if I flip this over. I kind of like the polka dots. I'm just not a polka dotty person though. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that color. This paper, I'm on the fence about. These two, I'm loving with all of this right now. This paper, the snowflakes obviously don't match it. This side matches it well enough, but I think I'll just, I probably won't use that one. I don't think it vibes super well with all of the other papers that I have pulled here. And then I've just got a bunch of scraps here that I can get if I need to. That color kind of matches okay if I need a little scrap of it. That paper got pretty much used up in the last layout. Oh my gosh, this came from the boy sticker sheet. It's the exact same color as that. It's just a border sticker, so I'll pull that out. I don't need bees from that border sticker. Let me cut some of these down and I will tell you what I'm going to use. Okay guys, I just cut this little piece of branding strip that matches that paper. And this branding strip is from one of the 49 Market papers, and it's just a light green, but I think it looks great with everything I've got going out here. And I had another little scrap of this. So from this point, every time I look down, I just think to myself, I do not want this paper in there. So I'm gonna take that paper out. It just doesn't seem to go with my pictures very well. So I am gonna grab 2 sheets of white paper that are gonna serve as the base of this layout. It's just 12 by 12 white cardstock from my stash. If anyone is curious about my white cardstock, I just use the 100 packs of white cardstock from Hobby Lobby because I go through it like crazy. And it is fairly thick, but not so thick that my album becomes cumbersome and thick. I like the weight of it. I like the white color of it. It's pretty bright white, not like warm or cool. So that is the cardstock that I use for everything, like my matting, everything that you guys see me do. It's that white cardstock from Hobby Lobby. And I get it when it's on sale. And I order it online, and sometimes I get like 400 or 500 packs at a time, and that lasts me a while. Okay, so enough about the cardstock. Let's see, I'm gonna try to place out my pictures where I think that they need to go. I have 2 pictures of my husband and I together, but I like both of them, and I don't have very many pictures of the 2 of us. So I don't care that it's 2 pictures of us together on the same layout. And honestly, when I make my, this is a different place. This is the wrong day. This is not the same place. This is not at Topgolf. So I'm gonna put this off to the side because I just realized that is the wrong picture. Okay. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, when I make my double page layouts, as you may have seen, the layout is often spanning with the pictures in the middle. I don't know. I just get stuck on that design. So often my double page layouts to me seem like extremely similar to one another, but that's just the style that I scrapbook in, and I don't want to change it because to me that's what looks good on a double page layout. So I'm sorry if it might seem a little similar to my double pagers that you see me make in the past. I don't like this though. This is not like balanced and even. I don't know what's happening here. So I'm gonna keep trying to move pictures around until I find a nice balanced layout. Maybe I can trim this one down to a 4x4. Let me try to do that to make it just a little bit smaller. Okay. Let's see if I like this any better. Okay, I kind of like it. I'm fine that these two little white spaces are in there. I kind of like them staggered. It reminds me of pictures on a wall. Okay, now comes the time to try to make a background using these pattern papers. And really, guys, I have two main pattern papers, and it's about a half of the sheet of each. I think it's about 6.5 inches of one and 6 inches of the other one. Let's see. Yeah, there's 6 inches by 12 inches of this piece and 6.5 inches by 12 inches of this piece, and I will try to get these cut down to make a nice background for this. I wonder if I could just tear a few strips and kind of make some stripes at the bottom with torn different strips of this, or maybe across the middle. I don't think I want to cut these into like 3x3 squares. And make a checkerboard background because my pictures are too staggered to make like a checkerboard background, I feel like. Let me think about this for a little bit. What I think I'm going to do is cut this in half so it's 3 inches. These are each 3 inches wide now. And this as well, so this is 3 inches wide now. And I'll cut that extra half of an inch off. So all of those are 3 inches wide. And I want to cut them more, but I want to see here. I think I just want them to be across the top in little pieces. Okay. And let's see. I'm gonna cut them, after all, in 3-inch squares. So I've just got all of them cut down to 3x3. And I'm going to just do the checkerboard at the top and the bottom. So let me cut the rest of all of these strips into 3x3 squares, and I will be right back. Okay, I've got all this paper cut into 3-inch by 3-inch squares, and I'm simply going to create a checkerboard across the top and across the bottom of my layout, even with my pictures staggered. I think it will still look fine. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere all the paper down where I have it, and I'm gonna go and map my photos but I'm gonna mat them on a color of cardstock, and I'm thinking I wanna mat them on like a, somewhat close to this like maroon brown color. So I'm gonna go in my stash and try to find a color similar to this to mat my photos on, and I will be right back. Let me get these all going the same direction though. That's gonna make me a little crazy. Okay, I found this brown cardstock in my stash. I do not know who makes it. It could be 15 years old, I have no idea. But I am going to use that to mat all of my pictures. So I will be back when I've got all my pictures matted and those squares adhered right to the back of my page. Okay, so I have the base of my layout down. I don't know about all of these scraps of paper. Like, maybe I might need them somewhere. So I'm just gonna kind of hold them off to the side over here. Let's see, I'm gonna grab my trim, see if that matches. This one for sure doesn't match. This one matches, but I only have a few inches left of it. And the gray one, I also only have a few inches left, so I'm probably not going to use that trim. I think I'm gonna start putting like my embellishment clusters out. And the word cheers is all separate letters, and I think I want to put it right here, covering up that gap right there because they're toasting in this picture. But in order to do that, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it from this paper so I don't stick the letters down and then decide, oh, I don't like it there, and have to lift them up. So I'm just going to cut it out, and I can squeeze it. I can squeeze the letters together a little closer than they are on the sticker sheet if I need to shrink it a little because they're a little spread out, but I think I like that for now. And I really like the happy birthday, but I'm not sure because it's really big and I don't know where to put it. I could put happy birthday. Like I could, instead of putting the cheers there, I could put happy there and birthday there, but I think it will go over his forehead because the word birthday is fairly long. Oh, but maybe not. Let me cut out that happy birthday too, just so I can play with that and move it around and place it around. Because I kind of like the idea of having that big title go span across the middle of both pages. And I could put the cheers in another place. So I could put happy birthday, and it actually does not go over his head. It goes over my head a little, but I also think that I can squeeze these letters together a little bit narrower than how they are on the sticker sheet. So let's just keep going. I'm not sure if the cheers will go on here anymore if I add the happy birthday in there. We'll see. Let's try to get some other, a night to remember, some other little embellishment clusters going here. Ground some things with some little tags. And I've got lots more stickers that work. Now I do have this happy birthday as well, but if I have it on there once, I don't think I need it again. But I could have put birthday celebrations, but I also don't need to put it twice. I've got this little smaller cheers that could work. Okay, I'm kind of running into the problem of when I've got this thing in the middle, like I can't figure out a good place for 3 more embellishment clusters. So maybe I need to not put it across the middle. Maybe I can. I'm not I'm not too sure. We've got a lot going on here. So I don't need 2 word cheers. Do you think I can put that up there and it will pop out nicely? Okay, let me get some more of these stickers from this sticker sheet and see if they match, because I'm having a hard time here making this appear balanced to me. So if I've got 2 clusters there and a let me get some more stickers that I think look good with this. Okay, I'm trying to go with bigger, like grounding stickers, such as the HBD for happy birthday. Hooray, let's celebrate, it's your day. Kind of like that too. Doesn't really fit over there. I don't want to cut any of the words off when I underlap it under something. See what else we have here. I do think I can get this stamp out that says legendary and at least set it down so I'm planning my layout around it more than having it be a last minute thought. So I can stamp it like right in there. Okay, let's see. I think I could come in here with some of these little gifts or the candle sparkler things right here and add them into these clusters. And even the stars that are on this paper, I kind of like them as well. So let me cut out a few gifts and lay them around where I think that the colors would look good. And I'll cut out those thin little stars and lay those around and just kind of try to build up these clusters like that. I think this could use green. I think that could maybe use that color. This could use some blue. And I'll get these sparkler candles and some of these balloons cut out and placed around too, and I will be right back. Okay guys, the balloons are just looking a little juvenile to me, I think. Maybe I won't use them. But these banners are better. This one says, cheers to you, king for the day, and happy birthday. I kind of like these banners better than those balloons. Okay, now I do feel like the middle is very much lacking. I wonder if I could put this happy birthday across the middle. Possibly. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start adhering things down because there's getting a lot of pieces on here, a lot of things moving around, and I just want to start getting stuff adhered so I can see how it's looking. So I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera and adhere all of these things down where I set them and see how it looks and if it's coming together, if I need to pull more pieces, possibly from, you know, I have a lot of embellishments remaining in my little caddy over there. So I don't mind pulling more and more things to add to this layout. But I'm gonna get down what I have so far so that I can kind of see what I've got. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I got almost everything adhered down. Missed a little piece. I did not adhere the happy birthday across the middle because I wanted to see how it looks without it. It looks kind of empty without it. So I do think I need to adhere that in the middle. And I really want to pop them up on foam tape, but I'm too lazy to do that, honestly. So I think I'm just not going to, because I'm just gonna put them down to the page. I'm gonna put them on the ruler first so I can space them better and make sure where to start each word. Let's see, I did stamp the legendary definition down there, and I feel like if I was a stitching person, like a machine stitching person, I would maybe come stitch around all of these little squares with white thread, because I think that could look really nice. But I probably won't do that because in the interest of time right now, maybe I will do that later, even after I take pictures and post this. Maybe I'll go back in the next time that I'm stitching something and stitch around all of these squares. I'm just trying to get things moving on because I know I have a lot ahead of me with December daily, or with 12 days of Christmas rather, and the holidays coming up and Thanksgiving coming soon, and December is just a really busy month. So I'm trying to get these things done quick. And inevitably when I try to machine stitch, something happens. It eats the thread, something. Let's see. I really do like trim on this. Maybe I could put a little trim into some of these places on both sides. Oh, I don't know that I have enough. No, I don't think I do. So that's out of the question. I like the happy birthday, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick that down. When I'm ready to do my journaling, let me get this stuck down and then off camera, and I will be right back and show you where I'm going to put my journaling. Okay, my journaling is probably gonna go right in this area right here. I think that will look nice. Oh, I just really think something at the edges would look nice here. I'm thinking about, maybe I can see what it looks like to tear this. And just put a little sticking out because I feel like I need to finish off this edge. It feels really unfinished. Oh, I kind of do like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear this. So I tore one strip, and it's the same color on the other side. I can just simply do that. Please, will this fit? Oh, perfect. And then I'll tear another little strip to go up there. I'm gonna get those adhered in those 4 areas, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I think that is definitely going to wrap up this layout. If you were inspired by this layout, we would love to see what you create on our Not Just for Boys Kit Club community Facebook group. I will link that in the description of this video. If you enjoyed my process video, you might want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as I post about 8 process videos a month using our current month's kit, and I have 1 more video using this November 2025 kit, and then we're going to move to our 12 Days of Christmas series, which I will actually be posting 12 process videos in December using that kit. If you love our kits, you might want to subscribe to our kit club. There are a bunch of perks that you get when you subscribe. One of them being early access to our December kits for the 12 Days of Christmas series, as those tend to sell out rather quickly. You can also simply shop our website. Whatever is available, you can purchase. Once a kit sells out, we do not restock it. So once the kit is gone, it is gone. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in a couple days with my last and 8th final process video using these kits. Okay, bye.